5 behaviors you should never tolerate from anyone. There comes a moment in every thinking person's life when they realize the truth. Some people are not confused, they are not hurt, and they are not misunderstood. They are toxic by design. They feed on your reactions. They survive off your need to explain, to fix, to be understood. And the more you engage, the more they drink from you like leeches feeding on the blood of your calm. So what do? We do what the ancients did. We become still. We sharpen our judgment and we cut the cord. Because toxic people, they don't fear your strength. They fear your silence. Seneca once wrote, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay. We delay the response. We delay the fight. And in the delay, we let their poison dissolve in the air, untouched by our breath." 1. Disrespect disguised as humor. Beware of those who cloak cruelty in laughter. They will call you too sensitive while burying daggers in your back with a smile. These people don't joke to connect, they joke to cut, to dominate, to test the limits of your tolerance. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. So we do not react. We do not plead. We simply step back from the theater. We stop dancing for their amusement. And in the silence of our departure, they feel the weight of what they've lost. Disrespect, even wrapped in a joke, is still a blade. And we are not here to bleed for the entertainment of others. 2. Manipulation disguised as care. There are people who use closeness as a weapon. They mask their control as concern. Their flattery is a leash and their kindness is a chain. They will guilt you into obedience. They will twist your boundaries into betrayal. And every time you compromise for them, they praise you for becoming smaller. But we were not born to be handled like tools. As Epictetus warned, keep your will in harmony with nature, and no man shall harm you. True care doesn't pull strings. It gives space to breathe. To accept this behavior is to slowly surrender your sovereignty. To walk away, however silently, is the first act of inner freedom. You fight within while the world assumes you've already lost. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, lost everything in a shipwreck. But from the wreckage, he built an entire school of thought. He didn't shout his greatness, he became it. So when someone looks down on you, don't rise in anger. Rise in discipline. Let your scars be your silence. Let your results be your roar. Because those who quietly conquer themselves become the ones the world can never ignore. 5. Elevate yourself by expecting nothing. The man who expects applause is already enslaved by opinion. The moment you need their respect, you've already given them power. But when you walk through a room anchored in your own values, you silently demand a different kind of respect, one that cannot be faked. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Let them whisper. Let them look down. Let them doubt. We respond not with words, but with composure. Not with anger, but with mastery. We walk alone if we must, because solitude in truth is worth more than company in falsehood. That's not arrogance, it's self-respect, built from within, not borrowed from others. 6. Choose mastery over reaction. They want you angry. They want you to lash out, to stumble, to betray yourself in a moment of emotion. But the strongest retaliation is restraint. Seneca warned, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." When they look down on you, when they belittle you in silence or sarcasm, we do not respond to the noise. We rise through action. We do not shrink, we sharpen. You don't earn respect by confronting petty minds. You earn it by staying above them, by walking through the storm and never letting it change your direction. Because silence, when born of strength, not fear, is terrifying. It tells them you are not moved. You are not broken. You are not theirs to control. If this stirred something in you, a fire, a stillness, a reminder, then maybe you were never meant to fit in. Maybe you were meant to rise above. Subscribe, because we don't chase approval here. We forge character.